Gunfire while shopping. Tonight we are hearing from a woman who was inside a Brownsville pharmacy when a shootout erupted between police and a suspected robber.
The officer now in stable condition, the suspected robber critical but stable. But they're not the only ones recovering tonight.
Channel 5's Trayson Bragg is in our studio with the story of a mom who was just trying to get her little girl's medicine. Trayson.
She's a mom and the wife of a law enforcement officer. And for a moment, she says a gun was pointed straight at her.
It was just very scary, very scary.
This Brownsville mother's 4th of July began with an emergency run to the pharmacy for her daughter's asthma medication at 1 a.m. The quick trip turned into a living nightmare in a matter of moments.
I was sitting down with my daughter and my husband calls me, says, "Babe, don't move, stay where you're at. There's 3 officers going inside with their weapons drawn."
She explains what she saw when she looked up.
There was a man there with a gun, just waving it at whoever he saw, pointed at me.
As the violence escalated, the mother tells us she did all she could to protect her toddler.
We heard 3 shots fired. I dropped to the ground trying to cover my daughter.
The mother says gunshots continued to ring out between officers and the man wielding a gun.
At that point in time, you don't know what to do because you don't plan for something like that.
The mother says after several minutes, her husband entered the CVS and pulled she and her daughter to safety. Detective J.J. Trevino of the Brownsville Police Department says both the suspect and a Brownsville officer were wounded during the shootout.
The officer received injury to his left leg, and the suspect received injury to his abdomen.
He adds the Texas Rangers are investigating the shooting. The Brownsville mother says she's thankful she and her family made it out alive. Trevino tells us the wounded officer is still recovering in the hospital. At last check, he was in stable condition. In the studio, Trayson Bragg, Channel 5 News at 10.